Next one, start.
Hey,
Hey, welcome back.
glad to be here.
Yep, Centennial Caesar's here.
Oh, neat.
Yep, he's back. You know what?
What?
Maybe. Oh, the debate that you hosted went bad. Oh, that sucks.
Uh, well, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I tried to host a debate, but, nah, didn't work.
Yeah. I hosted the one for Atomic Ancap between him and Commissar Squirrely.
Oh,
And Squirrely was not happy about me being mod. He could only um, engage in the debate if I muted my mic, so I did that.
was he scared you try and censor him or something?
I don't know. Well, I think it was because, oh, she's biased.
Oh,
I think that was the excuse.
well, if you're not dishonest,
Yeah,
that shouldn't be a problem.
yeah. Yep, I'm quite honest. So, Centennial Caesar, maybe we could be in a hangout chat that's not a stream. Just get to know each other. I wouldn't mind. Cool. Yeah, I'll have to pick a day. Well, I'll have to agree on a day or night sometime.
What do you think of, Hoppy and Ancaps?
Hoppy and Ancaps. Like Voltaire? I know he's Hoppian.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Voltaire, um, Trenton. Voltaire and Trenton are arguing with Esoteric on
Yeah,
Twitter.
I've seen that. Yeah, I've noticed.
They're
Is
they're
Trenton
really going
also
at it.
Hoppian?
Um, I think yeah, Trenton is from what I've gathered, he is a Hoppian.
Hmm. Well, I don't know. As far as I know, I haven't had a problem with Voltaire, and I certainly don't have a problem with Trenton.
Mm, yeah,
It's sophistry that I have not looked into quite yet. I think I got enough to look into as it is now.
mm,
You'll send Tom Ancap the link.
all right. Thinking of getting some ANCAP books for Christmas. If I
Yeah, I've noticed that in the DM.
yeah, I'm thinking of getting The Machinery of Freedom
Mm-hmm.
and Against the State.
Cool. Oh, Centennial, like some profile pic.
My profile pic.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thanks, Centennial.
What do you think of mine?
Yeah, I want a come and take it flag.
You're
I
you
don't know,
pick as a
I collect flags, so
Well, that's cool.
it's yeah. Ever since I got the Gadsden flag, I've always wanted a come and take it flag.
So, what do you think of my Avatar Centennial? Cats are cool. You got a lion in yours. Yep, so I sent the invite link to Atomic and Cat. Wow, that sucks. Yeah, it's sad. It's sad when you lose a beloved animal companion.
Yeah, I had um I had parakeets once,
Uh huh.
and one of them died, and I was really sad. But for the time, um, well, I had two parakeets at the time, so when one of them died,
Mm-hmm.
I was pretty sad. But I just kept looking after the other, and eventually that one died,
Mm-hmm.
and so I got another one,
Yeah.
and then after not even a month, oh, that one died, and then then I got another one, and then after like 5 days, that one died. So
Yeah, the last two cats I had were maybe 5, 6 years. They didn't live to be as old enough as my first kitty.
ah, that sucks.
And Edwardson had his cat for about 5 years.
Mm.
What happened? Did she get sick? Yeah, and of course, Esoteric Entity's a cat person.
Mm.
Her lungs were filled with fluid.
Ooh,
That's
she
awful.
drowned.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Oh, R.I.P.
E- yeah, that's did like did she was she in water or something and then got a lung full of water, or did um did her lungs fill with fluid internally? Oh, you don't know?
Hmm.
Damn, that sucks.
Maybe it was congestive lung failure or something.
Potentially.
Great stream. Sad pet. Great start. Sad pet stories.
Yeah, yeah.
Aw.
Oh wow. Yeah, Esoteric and Voltaire are they're really going at it.
I'm not surprised. They've been going at it for a while. Why don't they just set up a video debate already? Hey,
I
I'll
don't
invite
know.
you in the chat, Darth Nox. In the call. I mean. Mm.
Did you invite Atomic?
Yes, I did.
Right.
And I think I sent the link to Trenton.
All right. Oh, hey,
Yeah, I
Darth
did.
Nox.
Got a
Here.
notification.
Wait, what? Did you hear me?
Hello. Hey, Nox.
Hey,
How are you?
good.
That's nice.
Yeah, apparently the last stream, it went pretty well. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Oh, the commies are coming in.
Yep. Yep, I guess the
Oh boy, the left
worst
Goonies are coming
trolls
here.
come in later at night. Collectivize YouTube.
Wow, dude. Commissar just commented, "Oh, kill all niggers." No, whoa, that's edgy.
So edgy. Ugh.
Oh, dude, he said the nigger word. Whoa.
Doge and Preston. So, oh, wow. So edgy. Wow.
Many edgy. Much communism. Oh no. It should be much dishonest. So edgy. That's better.
What type of anarchist? Sorry.
No, he asked everyone.
hmm What is real anarchism? What is real anarchism, Squirrely? I want to know your viewpoint. Yeah. Russian blue. Hey, I had a cat. Her Shadow was also her name. As both her
Anarcho
cat names.
autism. Anarcho faggotism. Anarcho edgyism.
Any more of you showing up? Any of you trollers? Trollolers? A stateless society.
That's anarchy.
Yeah, stateless is part of what anarchy is. What else? Anything else?
A statless society. I'd have to say AA Statless Society.
Anarcho-statism. Now that's an oxymoron.
Like
Welcome back.
anarcho-fascism.
Hey, Revan. Why don't you join the call this time?
Yeah, dude.
Come on,
Join the
dude.
call.
I'll DM you the link, dude. Dude. Dur-dur-dur. Sound effects. Link sent. Check your DM, Revan. I don't know. Try it. So you want a revolution? Well, you know. I wouldn't say it was much of a debate, really. It wasn't exactly him in the call.
Hello?
Hey,
Hello. Good to hear your voice.
And nice to finally hear you guys too. Well, not like, well,
Yeah.
okay, that was.
Start again.
Start again, sorry. Brain dead for a moment. Saw something bit on Twitter, just whatever. Hello, finally get to hear me. Oh.
Phone buzzing.
anarcho-Christianism.
Anarcho-Christianism.
Anarcho-Christianism, what the heck is...
Yeah, what the heck?
Don't know.
Aren't most Christians statists?
Jesus was a socialist.
was a voluntarist consumer is a Christian, and he's an ANCAP.
Yeah, I'm Mancap.
Her name is Ancappy Kitty. Like,
yeah.
No. I mean, I was saying a voluntarist consumer. He's a Christian and an ANCAP.
oh wow, Commissar wants to make a Christian server to keep the edgies out while he was being edgy. Oh, whoa. What is it, Commissar? Hashtag kill all niggers, or let's make a Christian server to keep the edgies out?
Make up your mind, kiddo.
Please.
What was that?
Darth Nox just joined.
He left and rejoined.
Oh.
Yeah,
Cool.
my Wi-Fi is terrible.
Huh.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And cat furry. Well, I'm not a furry exactly, but I do like cats. The reason, the little story behind the avatar is, well, there have been these memes about peaceful, voluntarist principles, and with cats in them. Like there's this picture of a cat with a cell phone up to its ear, and there's the caption that reads at the bottom, "Yes, this is cat." Oh, it's one of those political posters. Well, I'm not voting for anybody to rule over me. That's why
I thought it was just like for since like Ancom, some of them have like the cat on their flags.
I don't know.
So like you were just making it so that it would like you changed it to be Ancap.
Hey, Marianne. Commissar Squirrely wants to debate you.
Yeah, I'm saying I don't know yet.
I mean, we don't really want to get our stream rated again. That's why we banned Tom.
Definitely not tonight, but
The economic illiterate.
Here and tonight. And I'm not up to getting my stream rated again. No.
Free Force Lightning for commies.
Yeah.
More like free helicopter rides for commies.
Except that it's for the Sith.
Well, here's what we'll do. I'll grab some commies, use lightning on them, and then I'll give them to you guys with the so you can throw them out in the helicopter.
Well, I mean, Force Lightning at its best can disintegrate people, so you'd be kind of throwing their ashes around.
My cats are commies. They steal my labor and make me do everything for them.
It's not disintegration, it's incineration.
Well, disintegration turns things into ash, though.
Yep.
Oh.
Egg Wordson says that KOTOR is better, I guess, than...
We are. It's just a joke.
Yeah.
KOTOR is good. I like KOTOR, so I'm not offended. I'm not a social justice warrior. Come on, don't insult me.
He was just referencing since Darth...
Symbol of syndicalism. Never heard of that.
Syndicalism is kind of like...
No. The cat symbol standing for syndicalism.
Yeah, Yeah, they're... Like, I think it was on the syndicalist flag. Yeah, I can recall.
ANCAPs, just like voluntary hierarchies, basically.
Yeah.
Here, I'll be right back, guys.
Okay, doke.
To force someone out of a hierarchy, you kind of need like a hierarchy to do that.
Well, it's also you can just leave the job and just get a new job anytime if you don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's not like you're gonna starve to death the second you get fired.
Yeah. Even in our society of corporatism right now, as it is, you could still, just go and like leave and get a different job.
Yeah, I mean, welfare isn't even required. It's not that hard to get a job. Well,
Hashtag
like it
private
is,
charity organizations.
Well, if you want to.
Well, by my experience. Sorry.
Yeah, I see. I saw. I have an image right here of the cat on like a syndicalist banner.
Mm-hmm. I think it's kind of ridiculous that the cat's symbol stands for one thing and one thing only, but nah. The black and yellow. Low. It's not syndical.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that of course it is black and yellow, but there is a syndicalist flag with the cat on it. Have you ever heard the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
No.
It's a story that Jedi would never tell you. Darth Plagueis, a Sith Lord so powerful and so wise, he can influence the midichlorians to create life. He had such the knowledge of the dark side, he can bring loved ones back to life. The dark side is a pathway to many abilities, some considered unnatural.
Vibrations.
So much vibrations.
Wow.
Good vibrations.
The vibration.
Selling. Egwardson is telling me to stop and that the meme is dead.
Yeah, Plagueis in his prime, he was a really powerful Sith. He could just turn people into liquid with just his basic force pushes.
Yeah.
Ouch. Yikes. Owie.
At his full power. Like, what happened in the Darth Plagueis novels against one of the Maladian assassins when he was attacked at the Forbosi Lodge or something like that? He had his whole lower jaw cut off, and then he just went full power and just started disintegrating and just turning people into pulpy chunks of liquid of telekinesis.
Oh yeah, and he had to get a respirator.
I wouldn't want to mess with that guy.
Well, me and Nox are just as powerful.
Oh, yikes.
With a chain.
Oh, yeah, you...
Unfortunately, most Sith Lords are status AF.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the problem is I'm motivated by self-interest, so I want to have my own
Separatist?
private dark side army.
The Separatists are like my favorite faction in Star Wars.
Yeah, I used to love the Separatists. Still better than the Republic, though.
I like my Starforge. Screw all of you.
No, silencers for the win. Oh, and don't forget about the IOCAT's super weapon.
Oh yeah, I have both of them. Okay, wait. So I have a standard fleet of 1,000 ships and the Eternal fleet, plus IOCAP super weapon and the Starforge. Well, I guess I'm just OP as hell.
Well, I'm a Dark Council member. So, yeah. Not as powerful, though.
Mhm.
But I also command the Eternal Fleet and IOCAST super weapon also.
We
Star-
sort of already talked about Darth Plagueis, didn't we?
Yeah, it's a game where, like, Palpatine in Revenge of the Sith talks about his master and how he can save loved ones so that he could manipulate Anakin.
Hey guys, have you heard of the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
No.
Someone in the chat asked that.
That's why I brought that up.
Strange freaking trolling, as they say.
Yep.
I remember seeing this meme, which was, wait, so you can make a meme out of any prequel quote? And Boba said, yep.
Anything can be a meme.
Pretty much.
Yep.
Does the non-aggression principle apply to Jedi?
Yep.
Yeah. I'd say so.
I wouldn't. I'm not so sure because I'm Sith.
Yeah.
Really, a Sith would not really have a really like. I wouldn't bother even fighting other innocent people because people will just turn against me and kill me. So nah, I'm not gonna do anything.
Yeah, not that good for self-interest.
Mhm.
Yeah, again, I do have a Starforge, but it wouldn't last forever, I guess. Actually, maybe. Or maybe just get boring, I don't know.
I guess Atomic Ancap's not coming.
I guess.
I wonder if Siamoko wants to come back.
Awkward silence.
Yeah, I'm just sending Siamoko.
I'm just staring at all of you with my mask. Quiet.
Yeah, and Philosophical Phantom, he's at work. I don't know, maybe Wasp might want to join.
Oh, maybe.
Sure.
Yeah,
Pretty
it's a
cool.
pleasure. It's always fun talking with Wasp.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I remember last at Ancapistani Lounge, we were like going on and on about anarcho-transhumanism and stuff like that.
Yeah.
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 But yeah, we're kind of running out of topics.
Yes, sorta. Okay. How about just how was your day? Anyone?
Well, I went
Alright.
to school. So yeah,
School was boring.
definitely. And this, is, of course, is a public school, so definitely boring.
Yeah. Yeah, public school. I'm glad I'm out. I'm glad I graduated before the Common Core stuff started. Before Obama helped to implement the Rotten Core.
I mean, I would rather learn different subjects if I move to another place and have an inefficient education system.
Yep. Excuse me. How about you, Revan? How was your day?
Oh, what happened is that a couple of rich people were ripping me off, and Bernie Sanders came in and saved my life somehow.
Sounds fun.
Sounds like it.
And I killed him with force lightning.
Okay. Hey, Marianne, you wanna like invite someone on the stream to debate or something?
I don't know. Like, I don't know if I can
I'll
trust
start squirrely
anyone
as
to,
I
like, not rate the stream.
Yeah.
Blow an air horn in it or something.
Well,
School
I
Six
just-
Project is a great channel.
what?
Yeah, Rika mentioned the School Sucks Project YouTube channel. Rika, the hopeful volunteerist.
Oh yeah.
Good channel. Yeah, I've watched a handful of videos on it. And there's even a satirical one. I think it's titled The Problem. It's totally satire, totally parody about libertarianism.
Okay. For any tankies that might be watching, I'm gonna play War Thunder as the Soviet Union.
Wait, I'm gonna play the Imperial Suite at 10 hours.
Time to take over the world as Sweden.
Okay.
That's enough of that.
Kind of loud. Turn it down a little.
Here we go. War Thunder.
Did someone just say anarcho no Mexicanism?
Anarcho-Mexicanism.
No, someone said anarcho-Canadianism. Leon, sorry, I'm probably butchering this fuck out of that name, but whatever. Leon, I'm just gonna call him Leon. Anarcho-Canadianism, yeah.
How about
Anarcho-Canadianism?
anarcho?
What the hell is
How
that?
about right. How about anarcho-anarchism?
Anarcho-anarchism? Your form of anarcho-anarch.
Double the fun.
Twice the anarchism, double the fall.
Anarcho-Canadianism, where you have igloos everywhere. We're all living the happy life of drinking maple syrup and having polar bears as pets.
Yeah, can we go for some moose jerky, eh?
Yeah, that's
Excuse me for a moment.
yeah, that's true, Rika. About auto addicts.
Ooh, they added
Oh no,
France in
now
the
he wants
game.
to triple it. Leon Trotsky's
Oh, of course.
Udnovka.
Huh.
He wants to triple it.
Anarcho-anarchism.
Anarcho. To infinity and beyond anarchism.
Well, let's do some War Thunder as the Soviet Union, eh, boys?
World of Tanks is better.
Gotcha.
Fight me.
No.
Oh,
War
I
Thunder's
gotta
better
go.
though.
See you later.
Okay, bye,
I'll
Darth
be back.
Nox.
Oh, okay.
Thanks for stopping by.
I was about to say, may the dark side be always with you, but that's meaningless now. That
Anarcho-Canadianism.
well, that doesn't sound so bad. As long as I get to have
As long as I
voluntary.
get moose jerky and a hot cup of maple syrup, it's alright.
Doesn't sound that bad. I think that should be a thing. Anarcho.
Anarchoism.
I already did the to infinity and beyond joke.
Damn, now we ran out of jokes.
Authoritarianism.
Okay,
Oh,
boys, we're here going hunting some Asians, I guess. I don't know. That looks like an Asian house, maybe. I don't fucking know.
probably filled with Jews.
Burn the Jews. Oh, come on now.
Prevent them from doing the Ponzi scheme that is communism. Shoot them.
Yeah.
Okay, boys, we're going to Objective B. Which is probably where everybody else is going, to be honest. So, see if we can snipe anyone. Because, you know, the T-35 is a lean sniping machine. Not really.
Can't teach yourself everything online. True. Some would require taking classes for it.
Oof, ouch. Almost got hit.
Careful, I might pop up and just destroy your tank.
That'd
Oh, that won't be fun.
be just as bad
There's
as
a lot of gameplay into this tank. No one's really going for Objective A, so, that was just fun. I wonder if we can, just get rid of these walls here. There we go. Got it. Okay, now go on Objective A. Oh my god, this... I forgot how well the T-34 or T-40, I don't know. I forgot how well this tank turns. Oh, drifting. Oh, that's an enemy.
My laws. My all-powerful judgments.
Oh no, my laws. Hey, I got, oh shit, he sees me. Shit. Damn, that's, maybe if I can. Aha. No, oh fuck. Who was that?
That was me,
Where?
sorry.
Oh, damn it. God, jeez.
Oh, no, you're just talking about your game.
Oof.
Blew up.
Oh, poor Roblox character got blown up again.
You playing the game, Revan?
I'm about to. Since I'm being my internet personality, Darth Revan, I might as well go play my character Revan on Star Wars: The Old Republic.
Cool.
Too bad I do not know how to put this on the stream.
Hey, I can call it an artillery strike. That'll be fun.
And the tank thing is probably more entertaining than Star Wars anyway.
What's the problem with laws? Well, most of the laws exist today are unjust, and they're sort of like
Here's the problem with law. Victimless crime is a thing.
yeah.
Don't forget about good old taxation.
Oh, yep. That too.
Don't worry, man. It's for the roads.
But morals.
Too much to ask to do it voluntarily.
Oh no, we can't voluntarily pay for services.
Good ideas. They don't
We need
require
government to pay for oh.
Please don't make that bad argument. All ideas require force because it's foolish.
Oh hey, Atomic.
No,
Yep.
Atomic, I don't have a mic. I'm using my phone right now.
Yeah, he has a phone mic.
Which I'm wondering, how good is its quality?
Well, I think I could hear you just fine. I think it's good quality.
Well, this phone's been bashed around the place.
Okay, you could theoretically have mercenaries defend and enforce your will. Well, enforce your will, really. But that's the thing, it's not any different from a state. And there are most likely going to be people who will defend themselves against your will if you enforce it upon them. Oh yeah, why would
Jacob, don't you want to join in the call? I sent you the link on in the DM.
Oh yeah, why would anyone hire mercenaries?
Yeah, exactly.
Wouldn't it just be too expensive to do that or something?
Yeah.
That would cost a lot of money, I bet. Communists think that communists think that in an ANCAP society, obviously everyone would have all the money in the world. No.
That's not true.
And the people who do have all the money in the world honestly have no need to hire mercenaries.
Yeah.
I mean, they've got money, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
What more could they want?
Yeah, exactly. Mercenaries aren't even security, they're thugs. They're
Basically,
assassins and thugs for hire.
Besides, if it was found out that these people were hiring mercenaries like immorally or something like that, like an immoral.
Would we want to make our why would we want to become a warlord?
Yeah.
Exactly. It's just bad for business and in general.
Yeah,
Even
we
if you
have
are
an
like
incentive to start a
Oh,
war.
hey. Not only that, but you're heavily outnumbered by everybody else.
Yeah.
Just
and you can lose that money very quickly. Like if you had just whatever you need customers, like whatever.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? I'm not going to support a business that's going to become a tyrannical government. I'm sorry, I'm not supporting that.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not. Well, not everyone will agree to be Ancapist, but yes, the system that we have now it sucks for many reasons.
Yeah.
Status philosophy versus an ethical philosophy. Please choose one.
Just be invaded by a nation with a military. Well, not if the citizens are,
Oh,
are
no, it
allowed
totally
to.
could be. No, it's a possibility.
Yeah, but
Like,
what if the citizens, most of the citizens are armed? What if they're allowed to keep firearms?
I mean, yeah. What if companies will be willing to help them to boost
Yeah,
their reputation
yeah,
and keep their business?
Yeah, basically, like it would be so heavily armed. Like you'd have like guns everywhere, left and like left and right. Basically, like
Yeah.
for any nation, like going like in the middle of the street, like strolling across the street, they're gonna be under fire by almost everywhere. And they're gonna be outnumbered heavily. So it's
Doesn't
not gonna
matter if
work.
citizens are loyal to their employers.
loyal to their employers.
Okay, first of all, show me someone who would not be willing to fight and defend their homeland
Yeah,
or their property. You can't find a whole lot of those people. I guarantee you that.
mm-hmm.
Like
You
myself,
would
like if
not have a
someone
united front. You would not have a united front. Bullshit. Who says? If you got private militaries fighting for you or militias, they're obviously going to try and organize.
like I can only speak for myself, but you know what? Like I imagine me and my a couple of my buddies would be going out guns blazing if you try and take my stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And all whatever my homeland and all that stuff. You know,
You would
screw
not
you.
have a united front. What the hell does that even mean? Yeah, people would actually be more united because they're fighting for a common cause.
Oh my gosh, it's oh jeez.
No nation.
No, just no, no, no.
Yeah, I would. I would. I would help.
Yeah, I defend. If I had a
help protect
gun
people.
and someone was invading,
Yeah.
I defend myself and my neighbors.
Like, what is that robot that says, you know, like freedom is the sovereign right of every American or something like that? But
Oh
even though it
yeah, a
would
Liberty
be,
Prime.
yeah, some
Who?
whatever, like death
Liberty
before
Prime
con.
from Fallout.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Death is a preferable alternative to communism.
yeah, exactly. That's our exact mood when someone would try to invade and take all of our stuff.
Yep.
Death is a preferable alternative to statism.
Yeah.
Death is a preferable alternative to yeah, statism basically.
Yeah, or probably any form of authoritarianism, right?
Yep.
Well, some forms of authoritarianism are worse than others, but they always go down that path. They just
Yeah.
always have a habit of just, you know, just wanting to just take over everything. Like, look at my country right now, Canada, and that's why I call myself a snow Mexican. FYI.
Ah.
Anyway, but so yeah, I'm allowed to say that.
You're an ice
And
nigger?
Possibly, I don't know. Okay, Darth Revan here, Sith Lord, possible Irish nigger. Factually, a snow. Anyway, as I was saying, but yeah, just like you're talking about like people who think that Ancapistan would be invaded would just like or by anything. It's just like, you know, like you're gonna be going up against you're going in an uphill battle, just a pure uphill battle, like outnumbered by a crap ton of like people just armed with guns, almost left and right. Just,
You're outmanned and outgunned.
Yeah.
yeah,
What's the
outmanned,
point?
outgunned. Yeah, you're just Well, even if they did, even if a nation supposedly did win,
but it could be profitable for one company in an ANCAP land to let the other company be invaded to eliminate competition.
True, yeah. Maybe, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah. I mean, the problem with that is, like,
it's unlikely.
you're willing to let, what if your competition is the one that's leading this invasion?
Yeah, it's just such an unlikely scenario. I wouldn't be worried about it compared to like democracy like now, where we only have like a 2 million military or something like that, and they're not all battle ready. And also, we could have like a tragedy of the commons situation at any time. All we need is like a charismatic person like Adolf Hitler to just jump in and say, "Hey, I'm taking everything and I'm manipulating everyone." Done. And you think it's not possible? Look at what like social justice has done within our school systems and all that, and how badly manipulated people got.
Leon Trotsky's
Pretty good one.
I don't know. Leon Trotsky's bottle of vodka asks,
Or black
"What
cat.
exactly turned you guys away from
Maya
communism and generalism, or in generalism in
Maya
general?
or Joey salads. It's
What
not
turns me away from
talking
communism
about.
is collectivism."
Collectivism and the fact that like whatever it's just you're a hive mind. You're a friggin' hive mind. Forget it. I'm not being part of that. No, I just want to be.
Yeah,
me.
people are people. They don't operate like a hive mind.
Yeah, exactly.
GTA
It said
Pro,
hive mind.
Jacob, I think GTA Pro is asking you something. What War Thunder BR are you flying?
I forgot exactly what it is, but I'll let you know next time I
Okay.
respawn. Thoughts on Rick and Morty? A show for pure intellectuals.
Exactly. Dictators
Dictators
don't
come out of anarchy. They come out of statism.
Because there are.
Have you heard of the Weimar Republic?
Yeah, and there's I'm not 100% sure on this, but I'm pretty sure why the Weimar Republic even had a constitution. So any person who's going on there saying, "Oh, the Constitution just saves us from everything," it doesn't. It friggin' doesn't. All they're doing is writing a bunch of things on a paper and saying, this piece of paper, it protects me, it protects me, it protects me." But no, it doesn't. It absolutely doesn't. It's just no.
It's just a piece of paper.
Exactly. Just take that. Just a communist would just take that shit and burn it.
Yeah.
Like they always friggin' do every single time.
The Weimar Republic was falling in anarchy at the time.
Oh my god.
It was not an anarchy. That's a lie.
Yeah.
Oh my
Throughout
gosh.
Weimar history, there was always a government.
Yeah.
National Socialist German Workers' Party equals anarchy. I know there's a lot of commies on here will say, well, they were not socialist at all. Okay, hypothetically, let's say they weren't socialist. They still established an authoritarian regime where they're beating up people for having different opinions. That is not anarchy. What delusion are you having here, sir?
The government was powerless. No. The government wasn't really powerless. The government was just... I mean, the government could enforce its will on anyone, really.
It's just the government was being manipulated at the time by Hitler, I believe. I'm not 100% correct. I'm not sure about that, but it's highly likely that Hitler was just scheming his way into everything at that moment in time, and it was quite obvious. It's just, I don't know.
Before they took over, the government was collapsing.
Doesn't mean it was an anarchy.
Yeah.
Government was just collapsing.
Yeah.
No, it was not collapsing. It was just Hitler just took away everyone's rights away in a blink of an eye. That's what that was. That's not collapsing. Oh my gosh! Like he just stripped everyone from this Like it
Before,
stripped everyone of
quote, before new government, old government was failing, which covers the power vacuum excuse. The power vacuum.
their gosh.
I suck at a War Thunder, by the way.
A regime doesn't just magically appear out of an old one.
No, it most certainly
They
doesn't.
would be having to have a need for that power. It just doesn't appear by magic. As long
Like,
as people
sorry.
as long as people have that core belief that they need power over other people, then they will have government.
Hippity hoppity, get off my property. Back.
Hippity hoppity, get off my property before I use force lightning me.
Well, power is a belief. The need for that power is a belief.
Yeah, like you can literally destroy the state by like literally counter economics. Just simply just stop. Like if a massive group of people just stop paying their taxes, like you can't.
I don't think you understand, Bossicade. I don't think you understand what I mean.
Everyone just stop.
How do people get in power?
Where are they going to get that money from? Stuff.
How do people get in power?
But usually through coercion, but sometimes it can be through voluntary interaction, to which it's justified.
But yeah, like the state is a pretty like as esoteric entity pointed out one time. I believe it was no, just one time. I believe it
What
was.
happened to your mic, Darth Robin?
It's wrong with my mic.
Yeah, you sound like Tinny. Tinny.
Oh shit! Is that better?
Well, a little bit better, I suppose.
All right. How about now?
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit better.
Alright, yeah, but anyway, as esoteric entity pointed out, like the state is literally one of the most fragile things that it literally hit.
Oh,
Hey, you
Voltaire
want to let
wants to
Voltaire join? Marion?
Sure, Voltaire can join. Sure, why not?
I mean, he's not ANCAP, but he's still libertarian.
Yeah.
Wait, he's not. I thought he was, but I'm pretty sure he wasn't ANCAP.
Hold on a
Did he
sec.
change? Does this change I didn't even know about?
And Atomic Ancap says he'll try to join.
Alright,
Ah, okay.
cool.
Esoteric Entity sent me a song. I'll check it out later. Soon as I'm
Esoteric ST.
streaming and then loading the dishwasher. Yeah, I won't be streaming as late tonight. I don't know. I could just have it on a little longer, at least, or yeah, because I don't want to be away too long. I don't know. Hold on. Let me send an invite to Voltaire. Hold on.
Did you ever send one to Wasp Report?
Yes, I did. I didn't get a response from him yet.
Alright.
Ah, damn it. I got someone, but
I need to do is like get a mic or something and have it connected to my computer so I can have like gravelly voice, like so I can pretend I'm like wearing the mask of Darth Vader. Gravelly electronic tone.
All right, link sent, Voltaire.
Where's the link? That's what Walter's asking you.
Voltaire, check your Twitter DM.
Hello.
Oh, hey, Voltaire.
Hey,
Hey.
so Voltaire, you were having a pretty long discussion with Esoteric on Twitter.
Yes.
You guys are out right at war with each other, are you two?
Yeah, so when are you having that online stream debate with Esoteric about it?
I have no idea.
So Voltaire, are you ANCAP or are you like just libertarian?
I'm Hoppian.
Ah, got it.
Because
Technically, Hansa probably is an ANCAP, so. Well, I don't know what Esoteric's problem with Hansa probably. I really don't.
well, physical removal is against libertarianism since it stops freedom of ideology.
Actually, that's a highly misunderstanding what physical removal actually is.
Oh boy, you've done started something, Darth Nox.
Yay.
Get a better mic, Revan.
Why is my mic really terrible?
It's
I can
Kenny.
barely-
It's Kenny again.
Let me see. What I can do. It's better.
That's a little better.
Yeah.
So whenever I have my face far from my phone, it starts, falling apart and shoot. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right.
Condoms are statist. Meme about
Condoms are
the government being like a condom. Should I share? Should I?
Sure, why not?
Okay. Hold on, let me find it.
All right.
So, is my mic good?
Mike is good, Voltaire.
Yep.
Yeah. Look what I put in the chat.
What?
I said homework is statist.
ANCAPs wouldn't know in legitimate argument, even if it sodomized them. No lube. That's what Joey Salads is saying.
I don't think they noticed.
Oh,
Hey,
hey,
Atomic.
Atomic.
Hey, Atomic.
Hi. Yeah, I'm gonna have trouble hearing you guys because I'm not at my house. I'm actually outside during a redneck 4-H meeting.
Okay,
Yeah,
I found it.
the struggle is real.
Found the meme that I was talking about. I will share screen this.
Yeah. Oh man, that's so.
Hey, GTA Pro.
Loading.
I don't really need any help in War Thunder. I'm just doing this because
Here we go.
why not?
Government is like a condom. It allows for inflation, halts production, destroys subsequent generations, protects a bunch of ding-dongs, and provides its constituents with a false sense of security while they're actually being screwed.
Oh my gosh.
I love that one.
Nice.
I call it esoteric a left libertarian.
No, did you know?
Yeah, I call Lysander Spooner a left. Technically, he was a left voluntarist.
Well, yeah, he's voluntarist, but he was still market socialist. So yeah, you're definitely right.
Rika said homework is worksheet slavery.
Worksheet slavery.
Exactly. How can a person grant rights to another person? Rights that they never had. Oh, it's magic. You know.
Never believe it's not so.
Do you know who Calmoniet is?
No.
Nope.
He's an ANCAP YouTuber. He isn't too active, but he used to make like a ton of videos on anarcho-capitalism.
Darth Nox.
Yeah.
How old are you, dude?
What?
How old are you, man? You seem pretty young.
I'm actually 14.
Well, he's older than me.
Read human action.
Hello?
What?
Hey, Revin.
Yes,
Oh, hey.
book to read. Welcome
Sorry
back,
about that.
Reverend.
Phone died.
Hopefully your mic works better.
Well, phone mic, it's a shitty phone
Yeah.
mic.
Yeah, that's better. Much better.
I think it was dying. That's the reason why it was sounding so, shitty.
Revin, what's your thoughts? What's your thoughts between this debate?
GTA Pro is like he's asking about your game.
Oh yeah.
Your War Thunder name.
My War Thunder name is Le Italiano. It's just LE_Italiano.
Oh. Hey, 101, do you play Battlefield 1?
I do. But I have to get PSN. Well, like my PSN subscription ran out, so I gotta buy it again.
Yeah.
If I want to play Battlefield 1, and that's bullshit because like it costs way too much.
So,
I
Revin, what's your thoughts between this me and this debate between esoteric?
I honestly between you two,
That's cool. GTA is Rika's husband.
Anyway,
So they're on different computers.
Anyway,
That's cool.
As I was saying, but yeah, between you and Esoteric, you know what? Just I don't really care. Really, Hoppian or Hop is really. I think I'm probably butchering the F out of the name. I'm probably butchering the F out of the name, but yeah, between Rothbard and the non-aggression principle and physical removal and all that, you know what? I don't really care that much. Not very much. Just
If people want to, create communities where you have to sign a contract to join, it's fine. As long as there are other communities and you don't have a monopoly on contracts.
True.
Yeah.
Oh, Rika says that GTA found you. That's cool. You got a gaming buddy.
I do.
That's cool. I got gaming buddies on other games online.
Man.
Yeah, monopolies can't exist if there's no government. That's right.
Yeah.
well, it's like near impossible for them to just do
It's a very unlikely scenario, but it's not.
Unless
It's not impossible.
It's
I
so unlikely. It's just uh, like the monopoly like that. Just it's just so unlikely.
Yeah, you can't. And there's the argument that companies will merge to create a monopoly, but this couldn't be further from the truth. If that's the case, why, like corporations wouldn't have any more privileges, so there would be no reason to form a corporation.
Rika, the hopeful voluntarist, said that monopolies might exist in the short term, but competition will rise. And I think that's I would agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, people will. If monopolies come across, people will create their own.
Bioshock.
They'll just
Never heard of it.
they'll create their own
Okay, I accepted
firms.
your I accepted your friend request, GTA Pro.
Wait, people still play Grand Theft Auto 5?
I guess so.
I guess maybe 5 people.
I only played GTA 3 when I'm in the mood to just mess around. I don't take that game seriously. Just a name from a long, long time ago. Okay.
Awkward silence once again.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, just
Just don't mind me if I stare into your soul with my mask.
I'm just trying to figure out how can I debate esoteric entity because he used the wrong terminology.
Hmm.
I noticed when you guys were arguing, esoteric seemed to have the impression that physical removal somehow requires force. But later on, he kind of acknowledged that it didn't.
Yeah, okay, the thing about ANCAPs like esoteric entity, they got a very binary view on the not what's considered to be aggression. That's the thing. This is why I call them a left libertarian.
I mean, as long as force isn't used, people shouldn't be physically removed from society. I mean, uh, you're not really using any force, but if you do, then yeah, you should be physically removed.
Why you sound so edgy?
No, yeah,
Anarcho-edgyism.
I swear though, I'm not trying.
You sound edgy. You sound very edgy.
Best anarcho-revinism. Anarcho-revinism would be the best. Yes, it would be awesome. It would even beat anarcho-Canadianism. Okay, it's just the best.
How
Wow,
about
your voice.
Brainwash force. Of course
You have the
it is.
voice. You have the voice I exactly imagined for you when we chat over DMs.
But it's the normal ANCAP view on traps.
how about
So a serious question, or is that just
It's
a
a
meme?
meme. It's a meme.
Yeah, traps are a meme.
I just answered a meme. Wow.
traps are gay?
Oh boy, 4chan. Absolutely fun, just going online randomly talking to people. What?
It's a meme. Traps are a meme. Unless you're talking about real traps, like setting up traps. Like actual traps.
I think he means like men pretending to be women.
Yeah, that's what traps are supposed to be.
So, is Riley making a trap?
I'm about to go.
Okay, Voltaire, thanks for stopping by.
Yeah. Nice having you.
Yeah,
See
see,
you around here again.
Freaking thing.
Alright, bye, Voltaire. Later.
Bye. May the dark side be always with you, or no, wait, the dog. But it's always with you.
anarcho-revinism,
cool.
Nazism is the best. Capitalism, Canadianism, anarcho-anarchism, so much.
Anarcho-faggotism.
Yeah, that.
Anarcho-homosexualityism.
Bigotry.
Oh, there is actually like anarcho-queer anarchism or
Yeah,
something.
But I'm not-
Anarcho-gravitism?
Yeah,
What?
man. Basically just anarcho-faggotism.
yeah,
Anarcho-gravitism.
Gravity is anarchist, guys.
I think it's just part of nature, but all right, cool. You control.
Yeah, sounds great.
Gravity is part of natural law, after all.
Science, but yeah. Oh, actually, no. Oh no, it's not part of science, but it's part of a lot of things, actually.
Yeah, gravity is one of the
Anarcho-smiley
four.
winky face-ism.
Anarcho-revinism,
Anarcho-emojiism.
Anarcho-emoji-movieism.
Autism.
Anarcho-Lenny-facism.
Rush. Anarcho-ism.
This guy, I like him.
Anarcho-Rushbyism.
Anarcho-rush-beism. Or like anarcho-rush-aism.
Yeah, we're not so bad. See, you get to know us as individuals. Thumbs up. Yep, that's
Yes.
what we want.
Shout out to Leon.
Leon Trotsky.
Leon Trotsky.
Don't mind
Leon
my character staring into your soul.
Now that is an oxymoron.
Yeah.
Anarcho-slavism.
Anarcho-slavism.
That's totally That's totally
Anarcho-Baskin Robinism.
How about primitive communist capitalist?
Anarcho-fully automated gates bedspread communism.
Massive freaking cannonsism.
Anarcho-large dongism.
Anarcho, Sith Lords teleporting everywhere ism. What the frick? Okay.
Anarcho-interdimensional shape-shifting child molestorism.
Anarcho-naturalism.
Oh no, man, we
Oh
could.
shit, artillery fire.
Hey, if an anarcho-capitalist society came along, what would you do?
Yeah, Leon, what would you
Anarcho-Slavism.
do?
I would sell AR-15s to prostitutes on crystal meth.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's the first thing I'm doing because we're so evil. We're such evil anarcho-capitalists. We just want to exploit workers. They hate them.
Yeah.
They just hate them so much. They just want to rip them off. Oh yeah, take everything.
Yeah.
Yes, it's all mine. Mine.
Yeah.
Just selfish libertarians or anarchists or something. We'll go on else. We'll just go get We'll just go.
Yeah.
Teleport, all of our goods to the teleporting psychopaths. They'll shoot everyone. Without regulations, everything will explode.
Yeah, the working class is stupid, everyone.
The working class is just being oppressed by the bourgeoisie.
Don't forget, we'll be also using what is it again? Forget it. You know what? I don't even care about quarter pounders anymore. We'll just use Big Macs. Everyone, we're just going to use Big Macs as
And
currency.
Comrade Dimitri
No,
is in.
McDoubles. McDoubles are better.
Comrade Dimitri. Him.
Did you just say Hail Stalin? Oh yeah, it's Comrade Dimitri, of course. It's lightning for Comrade Dimitri.
Hail
Come here,
Stalin.
boy.
Hail Pinochet.
Pinochet. The only right-wing authoritarianism I think that even partially exists. I don't even know how that would even work. Probably the only thing I don't even know how that would work.
Yeah. I don't know either.
Well, I guess I gotta give him credit. He pulled off something that I have no idea how the heck that would work. Guess he's a genius somewhat? Yes, I don't know.
Anarcho-anarchoism?
Anarcho, trans-dimensional child molesterism.
I just noticed that you came in the chat. That's all I said. Dimitri, that's all I said.
Deet.
How about Anarcho Mikhail the McWarlord's trademark?
Anarchoism?
Well, I'm gonna pull a Antina Sarkeesian here. Anarchotropism. What the frick? Tropes!
Anarcho-capital communism?
Capital communism, yeah, okay. That's the
Strangest.
That's the biggest oxymoron
That's
you've heard
more
yet.
an oxymoron right there.
An oxymoron than anarcho-communism.
Anarcho-capitalist mutualist slaveryism.
Hang on, I know this is an old chat comment, but prostitute defense front. What the frick? Okay, I guess that's what PDF stands for now. PDF.
Trans anarcho-dimensional capo-communism.
I guess I'll just send you a gift or something.
How many types of anarchism can we come up? Oh, I just
Anarcho.
walked into a garage.
Anarcho, how many concepts of anarchism can we make?
Anarcho, infinite amounts of anarchism.
Anarcho red lightsaberism.
Whose phone keeps vibrating?
Anarcho unicorn landism.
Anarcho catism.
Revan. It's Revan.
Hey, Anarcho weeaboo furry town.
Anarcho gay fully automated space bred communismism. I don't know or should I get
infinite beepism.
Beep 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 beep.
Anarcho leafyism. Wait, anarcho leafyism is what I meant.
Anarcho leafyism.
Because too many are anarchists rely upon the initiation and are not anarchism. Word hijacking.
You have breakfast for dinnerism.
Anarcho gang.
Anarcho breakfast for dinnerism.
Yeah.
What the frick is
Anarcho
Azable?
anarcho trans-dimensional hitchhiker.
And he put in brackets. Sarcasm.
Anarcho ruffable copterism.
Raffle cup. God damn it.
Anarcho
I'm about to get that guy and then
Hitlerism.
someone shot him.
Anarcho Hitlerism.
Sieg Heil, boys.
You shanking it? What the?
Anarcho Stalinist capitalist is
Anarcho communal capitalism.
Oh, like,
Anarcho
Yeah.
nihilism. Alright. Anarcho-egoist, individualist, mutualist,
Oh, hey, what do you
communist.
guys think of egoism?
There are some things I like, such as individualism, especially the individualism focus of egoism. But I mean, come on, they believe morality is oppressive.
What?
Immoral
Morally
thing.
impressive. That's a load of bunk.
And altruism should only be done when it's to the benefit
Max
of someone
Stirner
else.
said that if you're able to obtain something by force, it is rightfully yours.
Yeah,
communist, socialist, mutualism, sarcasm.
Anarcho
Anarcho fuck
Democrat.
me. God damn, this bastard just won't give up ism.
Anarcho trans-dimensional.
Anarcho fascist, monarchist, primitivism, communist, socialist, mutualism. Anarcho communal socialism, democratism, naturalist, capitalist, Christianism. Anarcho Muslim, Satan, Christianism. Oh, anarcho Satanism.
Yeah, exactly, Rika.
Anarcho-Christian.
And by force is thuggish.
Anarcho-Christian social capitalistism.
Anarcho stay on targetism. Stay on target.
You take something
Anarcho
by
don't
force.
abandon the
Isn't that
sheepism.
theft? No, wait, that's extortion.
Damn.
Or just put straight there, just straight up anarchism.
Guys, anarcho don't abandon the shipism.
Anarchism trademark.
Anarcho-trademarkism.
Like
Anarch-
shit.
Anarcho-empire rebellionism.
Anarcho-statism is an oxymoron comment. It's so glaringly obvious of an oxymoron. Why is conflating two opposite things into one thing so popular among leftists?
Because they're leftists.
It's a joke, but you know, it's common. Bye, Nox.
Well, you've been very you're very sarcastic, yo.
Anar-
Your phone's vibrating like crazy.
Anarcho beepism.
Nah.
Anarcho-snow Mexicanism.
Yeah, that's that. Oh my gosh, that'd be the best, man. Just pop up the alcohol stuffed well, not stuffed filled
The fucking tequila spiked moose turkey syrup.
the syrup stuffed with alcohol in it.
It is Rita.
And just hug a polar bear. Just have a polar bear as a pet. That'd be just the best. That'd be the best private security. So a whole
I
arm.
would.
What does that even mean, Dimitri? All you ANCAPs even say is, quote, "You're streaming me." Ever. What does that even mean?
You don't know. You could be being
Straw
sarcastic.
manding. Sorry.
Hey, how about anarcho-feudalist, fascist, piratism?
Anarcho-feudal fascism.
Oh my gosh, it's cancerous ideology of old time.
Oh, that autocorrect. Autocorrect. Auto-atomic. Right, yeah. Every time people mess up with the autocorrect, I think of that funny song. That autocorrect song by... Oh, I keep forgetting his name. It's funny.
5% of the stream is policy discussion. 10% of the stream War Thunder. 85% of the stream anarcho blankism.
Well, yeah, because there's no real topic that I could think of, so it's pretty much just open discussion and fun among friends. That's the name of this live stream, isn't it?
Anarchoism.
Okay, Dimitri, let's hear your joke.
Anarcho-Dimitriism.
Anarcho-comrade Dimitriism, you mean?
Oh, yes, of course.
Hey, Revan.
I'm waiting for the funny joke about anarchism.
Yeah.
Patiently waiting. I'm staring at you.
I'm sure Comrade Dimitri has a very good joke for us.
Anarcho-capitalism, ha ha ha. That's what he said.
Oh. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Well, at least he says it's anarchism.
Let me do my Doge expression again. Oh wow, so funny, so communist joke. Ha ha.
Much funny communist. Much funny, so communist. LOL.
Yeah.
Rich people. The 1% is so evil. We must redistribute wealth.
I'd say capitalism, Rika. They're commies.
Hey, you guys want to hear a joke about anarchism?
What?
Anarcho-communism?
Oh, nice. What was that?
Should have all the money they have. We should steal it and give it to the poor because I think I'm Robin Hood.
Libertarian.
I
Really?
was talking to a National Socialist on Instagram, and he was like, we should tax the rich. And I was like, no, let's just not tax anyone. And he said, no, tax the rich. And I was like, why? Because they can give the money to the poor. And I said, but
Redistribute
the rich
the wealth.
earn that money, though. And he said, yeah, but they're oppressing poor people. Somehow, maybe. I don't know.
Just say next time that it's just so adorable that people think they're Robin Hood. Just like they're
Yeah.
so
I think they're heroes. Like, trying to steal from the rich, give to the poor, when in reality they're just stealing from people.
Redistribute the wealth.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
Yeah, just put like imagine
Flash,
Karl Marx.
that shit does not work.
Darth, your Revan, your mic sounds tinny again.
Is that better?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're good.
Redistribute the wealth.
But my wealth is
Free. Anarcho-reism.
Anarcho-normism.
That's cute.
Anarcho-pepeism.
Eddie Aim
Yeah,
Wire.
get off my board.
Normies.
Oh my gosh.
Fucking normal facts, get the fuck off my board now! God freaking damn it!
Nothing for me.
Is that anarcho-pepeism or Pepsiism? I'm pretty sure it's Pepeism.
Yeah, it's basically anarcho-pepeism.
Anarcho-Pepsiism.
Anarcho-conkism.
Anarcho-recreational cocaineism.
Anarcho-recreational nukism.
Anarcho-recreational crystal methism.
Crystal Pepis.
We need to redistribute the Pepsi among the
Redistribute Pepsi.
too many Pepsi.
Want to hear a joke?
Okay.
A capitalist sees a glass of water. He says, "This water."
Get off my board, normies.
Yeah.
What? Question mark?
What happened?
I don't know.
What? What?
What? You gotta be crazy.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm back. My mic went bad again.
Just sit on my
So a capitalist sees a glass of water and says, "This should be bought to and sold to everyone else." And the communist sees a glass of water and puts 1,000 straws in it and says, "This glass belongs to the collective."
Uh,
I'm just sitting on my throne right now and holding my McNuke.
damn, I don't understand people who are like, I don't understand people who think that rights are given. Because, like,
Yeah,
how
that-
can you?
Rights are not things that people are
First of
entitled
all, if
to.
you don't, if rights aren't given,
Yeah.
how can you give people rights?
Yeah, and how could you, if you don't have certain rights that other people do?
Like,
then
okay,
how
if
can
rights
you,
are given,
yeah,
it doesn't. First of all, who says you have the authority to give other people rights?
yeah,
And I get, like, if you, okay, if you deny that we have natural rights, you're basically denying self-ownership.
yeah.
And if you
Yeah.
don't even own yourself, how
course.
do you have any authority to give someone rights?
And
Yeah.
exactly how would it work if there is no self-ownership? You either have a ruling class owning people like slaves, or you have people having an equal share of everyone, which is absurd.
Yeah, that's right.
That is just
Anarcho-Keystourism.
anarcho-dabism.
Anarcho-dink memes is
Anarcho-Keystourism.
And if people cannot be trusted to be more in charge of their own lives in peace, then how could people be in charge of running other people's lives?
yeah.
Contradictory.
Anarcho-Mace Winduism.
What the? That's just the strangest.
What?
I have no idea.
Leon
Anyway,
Trotsky's bottle of vodka asks us what we think of
Strasserus.
Strasserus.
Are they
I-
quote, real communists?
Strasserus.
I have no idea.
Strasserus. Yeah, they're third positionists, as Didap says. Like they don't. It's kind of a mix between fascism and communism. Like they believe in fascism, but work for more like workers' rights, things like that.
Right. You get exactly what I was saying. Exactly.
Wasn't.
Yeah, I still agree with Didap. But they are third positionists.
Really, Dimitri? You used to be?
Oh, really? Oh,
Personal thoughts?
Cancer.
Yeah, that's all I really have to say about that, really.
No comment
Sure.
since I have not looked into stressors for myself yet.
Yeah, but the sounds of it, I'm gonna say it's probably it's highly likely cancer.
Apparently, there's this thing called Second Life Marketplace or something, and I saw pictures, so like you can get like tattoos for like your form of anarchism, like
Rika,
It includes
congratulations.
anarcho-capitalism.
Congrats, Rika.
Yeah, thank God those days are over.
Yep. I was never
We-
much of a statist to begin with. I
I used
never
to be a
voted.
And then when I realized it probably shit showed me the truth, but then I killed him.
Anarcho really messed up pornism. Anarcho-statism.
Oh, you were a constitutionalist, Rika?
Ultimate oxymoronism. Got it.
I was like a communist at one point,
Oh, gosh.
but
Same.
then I just kind of
What
I
the?
slowly started to become more right wing. I guess.
Well, how
Yeah.
did that transition happen?
I guess I'm not exactly sure. I guess when I was around 10 years old.
Oh, yeah? How did the change happen? What do you remember?
Well, I remember watching more right wing YouTubers,
Mm-hmm.
and eventually I got I guess eventually I just started watching more right wing politics, and eventually when I got onto Instagram, after a couple of years of having it, I discovered anarcho-capitalism on the internet. So I tried to find ANCAPs on Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
and I found my pal Mason, and I had an argument with him,
You mean
and
Mason Pro?
yeah, he converted me.
Dude,
Yeah, I
want me-
remember Mason Crow. I've sort of found him on Twitter.
Ah,
Small world.
I have a similar, but of course not the same story. I started off like Republican, but later I became like authoritarian socialist. But of course, I'm not exactly sure what caused me to go back right. But when I did, I was further when I just got into politics. Eventually, I found Mr. Dapperton over YouTube.
oh yeah, I
after
found Mr.
watching
Dapperton too.
after watching anti-socialist videos, I of course figured out he was anarcho-capitalist after looking at his channel. I was like, how could that work? But as time went on and I continued watching his videos, I became more and more libertarian until, of course, now.
Yeah, when I first watched some of Dapperton's videos, I was like, "You moron! It's obvious that capitalism requires a state to function. We've just known this for so long."
Yeah.
But then, as I got more into it, and as I started talking with other ANCAPs, I realized that, well, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, I was trying to deny anarcho-capitalism so hard that I watched socialists and agreed with them when they tried to debunk anarcho-capitalism. I agreed with socialists. I was so bent on disagreeing with anarcho-capitalism. That's I'm ashamed of that, really.
Like,
That's who you
it,
are.
wa-
Not who you are now.
it wasn't
Oh yeah,
so
I made it
hard
least
for
from where I am now.
it wasn't like that hard for me to go into, but it certainly took time for me to fully accept anarcho-capitalism. Hey, do you want to know the best form of anarchism?
Anarcho-capitalism.
Fully automated luxury
Oh,
gay
Leon Trotsky, that's too many.
communism.
Fully automated gay space bread communism.
And I said anarcho, fully automated luxury gay space communistism.
Oh my gosh.
Accept anarcho-capitalism into your heart.
And mind, not just your heart. Not just open your heart, open your mind as well. You can't go wrong there.
You also got to read some Mises. Ludwig von Mises. Yeah.
Democratic transhumanism. Okay.
Anarcho-Islamic, Christian, Jewish, transhumanist, capitalist communism.
Democratic transhumanist Islam.
That philosophical phantom is going to join us.
Oh, neat.
Phantom philosophical is there to expand your mind.
I'm going ghost. He's phantom.
Anarcho, how to kill 11 million peopleism.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
perfect.
Darth Nox.
Democratic trans Islam.
There's literally a book called How to Kill 11 Million People.
Sounds like a fun read.
Must be a really interesting read there.
Sounds like a scary book.
You can read it as long as you don't actually do it.
Anarcho Lego Star Warsism.
Oh yeah, just have a bunch of Lego already making friends now. Like freaking like Roblox.
Anarcho Minecraft Robloxism.
Oh gosh, this is like pixelated.
That
Pixelated Coca-Cola dab squads in that, and that'd be perfect.
how about Anarcho Stellarism? Anarcho 4chan lefty
I'm
polism.
inviting esoteric entity. Uh-oh. I heard that there are some people who really don't like him.
Invite esoteric.
I already did.
Oh well.
Nice.
He says, sure. What other topics? And I replied, it's been mostly open discussion. And
Anarcho
we've
waterism.
been responding to some of the trolls who haven't been nasty this time. That's a relief.
Yeah. It says Leon Trotsky.
Democratic planism.
Anarcho waterism. Anarcho ammoniaism.
What?
Darth Nox, you're just coming up with all sorts of things, aren't you?
Anarcho waterism.
I got water.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
And I'll kill the 1% need to be taxed.
Anarcho, I'm
They sound
tired
a
of
lot
making
like religion,
anarchism.
like ridiculous religions more than actual thing. It's funny.
There's a difference. There's never done this one. There's a difference between
You're glitching out on us.
production with any of creativity. Oh my gosh.
Okay, Esoteric is gonna join us. Yay!
Yay.
Yes.
Maybe after 2,000 years. Computer chairs and beds.
Yay! Esoteric's coming. Yay!
Yes. No, hey, well, stop.
Remember when
It's pretty good.
Anarcho YouTube, Twitter, Facebookism.
Anarcho esotericism.
Anarcho-legalism. Anarcho-legalism. That should be a movie. That should be the next Lego movie. I'd see it. It'd be a whole lot better than the sequel that's gonna come out.
Anarcho Halo 4ism.
Anarcho-esotericism.
Like adding Call of Duty mechanics into Halo. Well, it's not. I wouldn't say Halo 4 or Halo 5 is a COG clone.
How
if
do
I
we
could-
render this?
Oh, hey, philosophical phantom.
Hello.
Yay!
I've been here for a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed.
I thought you were just waiting for something like actually relevant to go on to like anarcho-capitalism.
A little
I
bit.
thought he was just sitting back in his dark council chair. Just
Yeah, right now we're just sort of goofing off. Like, Darth Nox has been coming up with all sorts of names, and Leon Trotsky, too.
Yeah, Leon Trotsky's bottle of vodka.
Anarcho YouTube plus Facebook, Twitter, MySpaceism. That's Leon Trotsky.
And me, I'm just sitting on my
Yeah,
throne.
philosophical phantom is a stealthy phantom.
I'm just sitting right now like it's my pet.
Anarcho-AIDSism.
Oh gosh, I'm in that one.
Anarcho-Emoism.
Emoist anarchism.
It sounds like egoist.
Oh god, here we go.
What the
Okay,
heck? I just
esoteric.
walking on.
Yo, esoteric.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, dude.
Hey,
So I saw that argument you had on Twitter with Voltaire.
Yeah, I've been feuding with him like off and on in the last week or two. Week and a half, I'd say, is probably a fair estimate. Because he's gone full Hoppian, which
Yeah.
it's not
Go
even
full Hoppian.
I mean, it wouldn't bother me as much if he didn't try to call himself an Ancap. I'll show you a good example of what I'm talking about, because he had this recent conversation with an anarcho-individualist and said that individualist anarchists, which because anarcho-individualist was talking about Jeffrey Tucker, who is a socialist, but he was an individualist anarchist. So, not sure if you're familiar with what that position is, but that's basically like they want to associate as socialists, but they want the broader society to be voluntarist. So,
I find that a lot of individualists are mutualists.
yeah, well, that's because a lot of the individualists, like at least philosophy-wise, the roots were like mid-1800s, and that's what anarchism was at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even Spooner, he wasn't a socialist, but he associated with people like Benjamin Tucker, who were just complete polar opposites of him.
He was a market socialist, I believe.
Tucker or Spooner? Because Spooner was absolutely not.
Spooner.
No, he wasn't. If you read No Treason, he spends a good section of the book ranting about how taxation is theft. And I'm trying to remember which other one it is. I think it's No Treason again. He says that all property appropriation that's involuntary is theft. While he never
Which is
calls himself.
basically,
While he never.
yeah, that's
calls
basically what
himself-
Proudhon said.
While he never calls himself an anti-communist or an anti-socialist, his ideology cannot coexist. He was basically the original voluntarist. So. But yeah, I linked that conversation Voltaire had with anarcho-individualist in the side there. He goes as far to say that anarcho-individualists should be killed in the ANCAP society. So he's basically a full-blown Trotskyist.
Wow. Yeah, like I'm okay with I guess say I'm okay with every single member of a community deciding to not let certain people in. Because, you know, if every single member of a community agrees that they don't want to let anyone in, you know, and there are other communities to go to, it's perfectly voluntary.
Yeah, if it's a gated community,
Yeah.
then that's perfectly acceptable, but that's not what Hoppians want. Hoppians want every town, and they basically want to create states and nation states.
They want to create
that have a private law like that.
They want to create the perfect libertarian society.
And they want to do that by creating basically a more extreme version of the state. Okay.
Interesting.
So, and yeah, I've been wanting to get around to that debate, but it just hasn't been happening lately. I've just not been having the time for it.
Work?
Yeah, mostly work, but also just I got stuff to do around the house and stuff like that. I actually have a pretty fucking busy schedule.
Yeah, that must be tough.
I'm also going on a live stream with Suit Yourself at like 2 in the morning, so.
Oh, neat.
Wow.
What time?
Oh.
What time zone?
Well, it's 2 a.m. here, but it's, I think, 10 or 11 in his time, which is why it's 2 a.m. here, because he lives in Australia.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Where do you live, Esoteric? Because,
What time zone, at least?
yeah, what time zone?
Pacific.
Oh, okay. I use mountain time, so that's...
Yeah, I'm in mountain time, too.
I'm
never going to say where I live.
Yeah,
because...
I just realized that was a stupid question.
Yeah, let's not dox esoteric entity now.
Please, let's not.
Yeah, let's not.
Oh, hey.
Let's not self-dox everyone.
Esoteric is in here.
Yeah.
But what you were talking about?
Yeah,
you were talking about trolls or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, tons of trolls come here.
Yeah, but tonight they haven't been so nasty.
Nope.
Yeah.
My last two streams, I was raided.
Yeah, actually,
my past
streams. Actually, the trolls are actually pretty enjoyable around this time.
Yeah.
get some
Trotsky.
mods that'll actually do their job. That's what I did, and then they stopped coming.
Yeah.
Because I had
Leon Trotsky's bottle of vodka asks, what are our thoughts on the American alt-right / American Nazis in general?
don't like them.
Nope, don't like them.
They're cancer.
Yeah.
Authoritarian of all kinds gets the bullet.
American Nazis. I don't think they're a fun bunch.
Not really.
Yeah, the difference you gotta note between a neo-Nazi and an actual Nazi is they have a great deal of difference on economic beliefs. The American so-called neo-Nazis, or the modern ones, they're basically they're confused neocons, basically.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They've been
basically.
called the Nazi so many times. They're like, yeah, I'm a Nazi, even though they're not. And as for an actual Nazi, I mean, they would have. I've ranted about this plenty of times, but yeah, they have more in common with tankies in their beliefs. The only difference really is that they're extremely nationalist, and they don't seek to achieve their socialism immediately through a revolution. What they want is to seek their socialism through making the government so big that it essentially gets rid of free trade altogether. Because that's what Hitler did. He tried to nationalize everything, and he tried to put the government in charge of everything. And if you read his economic plans, that's exactly what he was trying to do. He did that intentionally because he was trying to strategically root out markets.
Oh, Leon, thank you. Thank you for not being so nasty.
Yeah, thanks, Leon. You're welcome.
You're awesome.
Anyway, yeah, so fascism is basically blunt in your face, while regular social like a subtle version of socialism that just feather everything down. Well, is like socialism is blunt in your face, basically.
Well, again, I mean, a lot of people conflate fascism with. It's pretty easy to do since they're basically used synonymously, but they're slightly different, and where they differ is the end goal. National Socialism wanted to create socialism worldwide. They wanted to abolish the market system and implement socialism through the authoritarian state. And fascism, they did not actually want to move on to a worker ownership model. They just wanted to have a market economy, but where everything was nationalized and the government distributed it. Which is basically just National Socialism, but without plans to eventually move on to socialism.
Esoteric. What do you think? Do you think that if given the chance, anarcho-capitalists should work with anarcho-communists and other anarchists?
It depends on exactly what they're working towards. If by working towards something you're talking about trading in the counter economy, then yeah, absolutely.
But if you
Violent revolution is a no-no.
No,
that's not gonna work.
No. And you can't use statist means to try and achieve a libertarian society. Because all that's going to happen practically every time it's ever happened, you try to use violence to achieve a freer society, what happens is the people who are backing up and supporting the violence end up turning on the revolutionaries and use the centralized control for that brief period of time. They exploit that as a means to establish a dictatorship. Look at every time that a group of revolutionaries rose up. That's every time it's ever happened. That's what ended up happening.
Yeah, you can actually see that a lot. You can see that
Like
a lot
the
in
French.
Africa, for example.
Oh, the French Revolution.
Oh yeah,
It
yeah, the
went
French
from a
Revolution too.
monarchy to democratic state, and back to a monarchy under Napoleon.
Because that's the thing with revolutions, is when you're using violence to try and overthrow the state, what you're doing there effectively is
It's literally it's
you're
literally a
establishing
pendulum.
you're
The pendulum
establishing a
swings
short
from one
de
side.
facto dictatorship. That's
No,
what revolutionaries are doing when they do that. They're overthrowing the government and they're centralizing the government in the control of the one group which overthrew the government in the coup d'état. So
yeah,
that's the reason why it always happens, because the groups that are financing the revolutionaries or working with the revolutionaries at that period of time have the centralized control of the government directly in their hands, which is why revolutionaries are always used to establish authoritarian states.
yeah. Revolutionaries just push the pendulum. Revolutionaries just swing the pendulum.
No, it's not a pendulum. It's basically it's a form of authoritarianism. It's just not done through the state. It's from people rioting and overthrowing the state.
Oh,
But
yeah. Well, people rioting and overthrowing the state. That's the pendulum swinging from one side, and then authoritarianism is the other side that the pendulum swings to. And once the pendulum swings to
I'm
the
going
other
to make
side
a more
again, violent
in-depth
revolution.
video about it because I think my point is being missed here. But yeah, that's something that I've been meaning to get around to. Why it is impractical to use statist means to establish libertarianism, rather it be voting to try and achieve libertarianism or revolution to achieve libertarianism. Just can't do it.
You have to find a medium.
Yeah.
You have to find a
There
medium
is
of
no
balance.
medium. There's the counter economy, or else it's not happening.
How about peaceful protests?
What, you think they're going to listen to you? Protesting is stupid because it's based on the assumption that if you hold a sign disagreeing with the people who are fucking you over, they're gonna look at your sign and think, yeah, I'm wrong. No, they don't
Yeah,
care. So protesting is pointless.
That's true, but it's still not a statist method. It's stupid, but it's still not statist, though.
Hey, Esoteric. What do you think of Titoism, Yugoslavian era?
Yeah, that I need to look more into that. Don't really have an opinion on it. I know it's a failed state. I know it's a failed state, so my default is, oh, well, it didn't work. But, yeah, I'll look into it, I suppose.
Yeah, me too. I intend to. At some point.
I've done a little research into it, but not that much.
Care to share what you remember?
Well, I know Titoist communism is market socialist, but not really much else. And that, of course, it failed.
Centennial Caesar says it wasn't a failed state, it worked.
Really, it's not in function right now, so it's obviously a failed state. Titoism, at least, is not in function right now, so.
I guess he's saying Yugoslavia will be reborn.
Yeah, or he's going to try and say, CIA did it," or something along those lines.
Most likely.
The U.S. is responsible for quiet.
He says it failed because Tito died and idiots took over.
So basically, it didn't work.
Yeah, so in other words, it didn't work.
Pretty much.
Jar Jar Binks walked in and blew it all up.
The thing about good ideas is that they don't die.
Yeah, if it's a good idea, if it's a system that truly worked, then one person wouldn't be holding it together. The fact that one person had to be holding it together means it probably wasn't even that good in function to begin with. It was probably more along the lines of the Free State of Ukraine in function, or any other of these communal societies that existed for like a year or two that everyone claims were libertarian, but if you actually look at them, they absolutely were not libertarian.
What you call not a state anarchism.
Yep. Pretty much. As in, it's only not a state because you say it's not a state, but it looks and functions exactly like a state.
I saw like a meme of an ANCOM reading a book and it said how to establish an ANCOM society, and it said make a state, don't call it a state. That's basically anarcho-communist logic.
Yep.
It's a good idea. The Three Stooges, Jar Jar Binks, should not be able to ruin the society.
Well, I mean, Jar Jar Binks is the exception here. He could ruin Star Wars, so I think he could ruin
That's the point, is the Galactic Republic was a republic, so that was the point, is that that's not a good idea.
Like, democracy is the exact same thing as a violent revolution, except one thing. It's not violent. Basically, just majority rules, whatever, just take everything over, that's it.
When you think about it, democracy could be used to justify gang rape.
Yeah.
Direct democracy is even worse. And I don't even know what's worse. Every person that I've ever argued with over direct democracy, they try and claim that there are limits on the things you can and can't vote on. No, that's literally what direct democracy means, is that everything gets voted on. And then that's even worse, is that these people will turn around and they'll say that, and then they'll say, now, the reason the society we have now isn't a democratic one is because there's limits on things you can and can't vote on.
Hey, Atomic.
Hi.
Oh, hey, Atomic.
Yeah, I'm
Hello.
finally
wondering if you were
back
gonna
home
join.
from the redneck camp, so I can join.
Yay.
So I was-
Good. We were briefly talking about Titoism because Centennial Caesar, he brought it up today and he brought it up in chat.
Yeah,
And he says it wasn't because of the system. People loved Tito in his rule. When he died, they missed him, and wars started, and countries started becoming more independent and leaving.
so apparently it wasn't a good system at all. It was just a person.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was basically
That
where...
was it.
Yeah, if
So
you...
Tito is Jesus to Centennial Caesar.
Yeah, people act like Tito is Jesus. I mean, if you have a system where only... that's kind of why dictatorships don't work, even if you have a quote-unquote good one. That if what happens when the dictator dies... chaos.
That's the that's kind of the problem with dictatorships. Like
Yeah, the chat just goes silent.
Truly
It's
be God.
nothing.
once you cut off the head of a dictatorship, it falls apart.
Yeah.
Once you cut off the head of a democracy, you know, it might grow another one. But in anarchy, there is no head to cut off.
Voltaire is so fucking mad.
Everything is the head.
Is he salty at you, Esoteric?
Yeah, you should see the tweet that I just made. He's so fucking mad about it.
I should watch it. Okay, I'm gonna go look at that.
Wait, I'm gonna go on Twitter.
Yeah, same.
Look at my tab.
What is this?
Someone shares. I'm not.
I'll put a link in the side chat here so everyone can see.
Oh my god!
he's
Yeah.
mad
he's so
about.
salty.
Also,
the
just
plight
one
of
thing I need
Hopi and
to talk about.
anarcho-capitalists.
Jesus Christ! Like the new Twitter, freaking 50 characters for a name. Like who thought of that?
It's just F you, F you, F you, F you.
F you.
Voltaire is pissed.
Yeah, he's so fucking mad.
Voltaire, just give me a middle finger to everyone.
Oh man.
Oh, I saw Bird's tweet and Voltaire responded with the same thing.
Okay, but I
Bruh.
have to look at this.
He's salty.
Market, balance, moderate, neutral, neoliberalism. This is like a month ago, and neoliberalism and neocon and authoritarianism and establishment politics taken again. Esoteric, you know my values, right? Basically, I got.
That's not important. The bottom part, I got neoliberalism again. That's the part.
Neoliberalism.
He goes on and he says, those are authoritarian establishment politics. Then he takes the test again and he gets neoliberal.
That's great.
Gosh, I'm so sorry, Voltaire.
Yeah.
His response is literally just "fuck you."
Yeah, those are all of his responses.
I'm sorry, Voltaire, but whatever. Voltaire's fine. Just I don't know. Just get the debate over with. Maybe we need to. It's just
Yeah. I don't even dislike him. I just like pushing his fucking buttons.
Yeah.
He is pretty troll. It's not even possible for me to do that because when I try to talk to him, he just goes, "Read more books, kid."
Wow,
Oh,
he
yeah,
started doing that.
The true intellectual
Yeah, he
argument.
still does
You're a
that.
child, therefore you don't think.
You're a child, therefore you need to grow up and read advanced literature to
Yeah, he's a
understand my
fucking
argument.
dumbass because he tried to tell me that Spooner is a left libertarian. I've never read Spooner, and I have. So
Yeah.
Every libertarian who disagrees with him, left libertarian.
yeah, I own a
Every
physical
single
copy.
person who disagrees with me is a left libertarian or an authoritarian.
At the absolute
Yeah, see,
worst.
I own a physical. You can't. I don't know if you could see it or not. I'll hold on a second.
But like
Turn the light on real quick.
at worst, like absolute very worst.
I own a
Alexander
physical
Stone.
copy of No Treason, so can't tell me I haven't read it.
At
Read more books, kid. You're uneducated.
Books, kid.
yeah, at the
Very
absolute
uneducated.
very,
Read more
very-
books.
Very uneducated.
So
show me everything. They just it's like the show you the
I
show
just
you 36, and then you branch on forward.
you know how you guys say his argument is always read more books.
Do some more research, kid.
No,
I replied to his
Someone says to me, like every time I try to talk to him,
fuck yourself there. And
And
he
then
literally
it's
just
funny,
said
but
you're
I
literally.
actually fucking like I actually did. I have read Hop and Kurt Doolittle and the other propertarians, and fucking Kurt Doolittle. That's how this shit got started again today. Because on my video responding to Trudell Tom, yeah, I pointed out, you know, because I've actually read him some of the fruitier shit that he said. Like he tried to say that natural law is a Jewish trick. Kurt Doolittle, and then Yeah, and then he goes on to say that a coercive state is an example of natural law, an example of negative rights, and to try and back up his point, he used the story of Icarus. The dude's an absolute fucking
real?
fruitcake.
Oh shit!
Yeah, Kurt Doolittle is a fucking fruitcake, like the same style as like David Icke or something like that.
Flex like David Icke.
Oh yeah, Voltaire.
Yeah.
If you're watching the stream, I do have books.
Hey, esoteric.
Well, you didn't read enough books.
So esoteric.
It's economics in one lesson,
Guys,
and this is
we're
retardation.
still, don't be that mean.
So esoteric. Will you be debating True Dill Tom ever?
Yeah, probably. Don't know when though, because I got the same problem with him as I do Shoot Yourself. It's always got to be really late, and I can tell it's going to be really loud because he did one of his Patreon streams, and he was talking about the video that I made on him, and he tries to say, "Oh well, Kurt Doolittle didn't call natural rights a Jewish trick." Bitch, I showed you a screenshot of him referring to natural rights and calling them a Jewish trick. How can you say he never said that?
Everything that I disagree with was a construct by the Jewish people.
Pretty much every conspiracy theorist ever.
Yep. Everything that goes against what I believe is just a reptilian Jewish Zionist conspiracy.
Did
You know what Voltaire was like. Okay, so Voltaire, he said the philosophical illiterate and general illiterate would say this. So he's calling you that. And then this guy called Alexander the Great responds, "Lol, is he actually taking an effing political test that seriously?"
I just thought how his response was literally, "You don't read enough books."
I love how his response was literally, "But it's just a political test." That's funny. That's funny. Even though he has
Someone who hasn't read enough books would disagree with this.
only someone who hasn't read the books.
Read the goddamn books, Normie.
You see, that one post that I responded to Voltaire with the other day when he explained his political beliefs. I'm trying to find it right now so I can read it word for word because it's fucking funny.
Okay.
Oh, did you see that one post I made on Twitter when Hoppy and Libertarians try to argue with Rothbardian Libertarians? I need to show you that.
Yeah, I retweeted a tweet that said, "I didn't choose to be old right. The old right chose me."
Oh
And
yeah,
then
I
said,
saw
"Hi,
that. I saw that.
Hi, I'm Voltaire. I'm a high-functioning classical New Age radical neo-partial authoritarian quasi-intersectional individualist Platonic rationalist alt-centrist skeptic PM." Trademark.
That's a mouthful.
Read more literature, scrub.
I gotta make a meme of him now because with that. Hold on.
I want to read more anarcho-capitalist books, but as of right now, I only have For a New Liberty by Murray Rothbard.
It's a good one.
Hey, Esoteric, is the stream that you're gonna do with Suit Yourself on Suit's channel or your channel?
Suits channel.
Alright. I'll be there to check it out.
Yeah, I might check it
God
out.
damn it,
before I go to
my
bed.
picture folder is so fucking big. Got so many goddamn memes in here, I gotta get rid of some of them.
I sometimes have that problem too.
I have
I can never hold too many memes on my hard drive, so I have to transfer them online.
I've had to dump this folder like 10 times in the last month.
Yeah, the cool thing, as I've said before on Twitter, that memes on statism and memes on leftism and so on, they're like the cool trading cards from the internet.
Yeah, basically.
I remember I saw Oh shoot, I forgot what it was.
Oh, fuck. Fucking
I
my
hate it.
photo editor stopped working.
Oh yeah, and
Doing that not responding bullshit.
alright, so it was so like on
Okay,
Twitter, I pinned it on my I pinned it on my Twitter. It was, friends, what do you do? Me and well, like, friends, what do you do for fun? Me, and then I put a picture of like an ANCAP put using McGas on Hitler and Marx.
Oh,
Anyway, I still have like all these screenshots of all these stupid tweets that I found. Like ones from Vanguard Marxist. Oh my gosh! Like the one where he like says that Kim Jong Un was a hero, and we put it on Spicy.
I remember that. Oh my god, yeah.
There,
You can think.
It was good.
Hoodie Demon responded to a tweet which said, the individual is just an illusion. I know, that's just laughable.
Yeah.
Still, I just keep all those stupid tweets that Vanguard Marxist does as like trophies.
I just made that meme now.
What?
I linked it to the side there.
I swear, every stupid tweet that Vanguard Marxist does, put them on my wall and just say this stupid tweets right on the wall.
I mean, at the absolute craziest worst, Spooner was market socialist. At the absolute worst.
No, he wasn't, actually.
I said at the absolute worst.
Yeah, even at the absolute worst, he was not a market socialist because he opposed the forceful appropriation of property.
Twitter.
Yeah.
Favorite picture of all time, right? We can watch of a normie face in front of it. We can watch of a crying normie face.
I just saw this one.
What? Alright. Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Oh, Voltaire responded with, every anarchist of the 19th century were left-leaning.
Not Spooner.
Yeah.
Oh boy, do I miss Candid.
Candid was moderately amusing.
Have you heard, how communists, like, they claim that to use, like, like they're just trying to use a quote from
Well, someone is glitching out.
What the fuck?
What?
You see what fucking Hoodie Demon just posted?
Yeah, I don't understand what that comment is about.
I'm gonna look.
what did Hoodie Demon just post?
He retweeted that the plight of Hoppy and anarcho-capitalists tweet and said, honestly, dude, the way you act, sometimes I feel you should change your name to esoteric socialist.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay.
What?
Wait, so Hoodie Demon is Hoppian?
No, I don't think so.
I feel like he's misunderstanding the situation somehow.
Maybe.
Oh yeah,
At
I
least
saw that. I saw the tweet. Honestly, dude, I
Yeah.
feel like honestly, dude, with the way you act, sometimes I feel like you should change your name to Esoteric Socialist. What?
What is going on here? I don't get it. What?
Yeah, I think he misunderstood. I'm not saying that capitalism can't be anarchist. I'm saying that Hoppianism is not an anarchist system.
Yeah.
But he said sometimes the way you act, so I don't know. Does that imply you've done more things that make you sound like a socialist or something?
Yeah, it does, and I, for the life of me, can't think of another thing.
Rika.
I
Spoon, here's your boyfriend.
I seriously, I really hope that that Hoodie Demon is not a Hoppian.
Yeah, that's gonna. I don't know. I don't think he would be, because I had some like early on. I was talking with him, and yeah, he seems to be more on the free association side of things. I mean, that's the main reason why he became an ANCAP. Because you know, he used to be a Bernie supporter, right?
Yeah, and he
Wait,
used to live
seriously?
like
Yeah.
yeah. I did.
Wow.
I used to be like the ultimate like Trump worshiper, like that kind of Republican.
Anyway, whatever. I don't think whatever Hoodie Demon's a Hoppian because he talks about the non-aggression principle all the darn time in his videos. Like literally the first video where he was featured in with Mr. Dapperton when he was talking about the gay wad thing with the I anti-theist or whatever. He literally mentioned a nap 500,000 times and whatever and defended it multiple ways or
Yeah,
I kind of want Mr. Dapperton to do a video on Hoppy and ANCAPs.
yeah. I wonder what it would be like.
Yeah.
don't tread on me. I just found taxation is faster. What the friggin' Lego brick? What the? Okay. Alright.
Yeah, guys, audio issues.
Guy's trying to tell me I'm pushing for identity politics because I criticize Hoppy and anarcho-capitalism.
Wait, what?
Ow.
This motherfucker doesn't even understand the difference between an identity and an idea.
Wow. Just wow.
No, Hoodie, please. Hoodie.
Why Hoodie Demon? Why?
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, it wasn't. I think it was Random Fighter who said it. It's Hoodie.
Yeah.
Okay, no. Never mind, sorry.
Centennial says, I'm back. Where's my ticket for a free helicopter ride?
You are pushing for identity politics and ANCAP circles. How fucking stupid are you?
You're pushing for identity politics, even though you're criticizing an actual idea.
Wait.
I think I'm genuinely misunderstood. I'm not saying
the
anarchist.
Hoodie Demon responded with, "It is when you start throwing the not real ANCAP argument at Hoppians."
You still haven't provided a single argument for that. Which I think you've provided 500,000 of them by now. sure. So have you provided an argument for that?
Yeah, I can. I'm writing one right now.
Hold up, I'll be back.
Okay, Nox.
Not for long, don't worry.
Yeah, Rika. I'm not sure what's going on.
So, yeah, esoteric. I guess you should change your name to esoteric socialist because you're throwing out the not real ANCAP argument. Apparently,
You dare criticize a fellow Ancapian?
So you're
well, shit, esoteric. I guess you're socialist now.
I like how his argument.
You're acting like a commie.
acting like a commie, man.
I
You're
like
pushing
how,
for politics. How fucking stupid are you?
I like how his comment calling you for doing identity politics is basically you dare betray an ANCAP brother.
No, I'm arguing that you are.
And I responded to his comments accordingly.
Oh my gosh, he's really showing his maturity by calling you a fucking idiot every 15 seconds. My gosh.
Yeah, there's some kind of weird buzzing coming from someone.
Not me. It's someone's phone.
Yeah, I think I should just make a video on it because I'm splitting the ANCAP community in half right now. So.
Right here, yeah, but he's saying you're not a real ANCAP argument, so it's not. Oh my gosh, that's not. The confusing the no true Scotsman thing.
Back.
Welcome back again.
Hey.
Hey. Oh my gosh. I saw this. There's an image trying to claim that Justin Bieber is a reptilian.
Unironically.
I think, yeah, I bet you it is ironic. Wait, unironic, sorry.
Oh, that's
There have been claims of Miley Cyrus being reptilian.
her claims of Jay-Z being in the Illuminati, for fuck's sake. Just
Mm,
claims of everything. I mean,
yeah.
my God, the Illuminati. How big of a the Illuminati.
The Illuminati was disbanded hundreds of years ago.
Actually, the government is hiding information from you, so you don't know anything.
Oh shoot, you woke AF, man.
How woke? I swear to God, that's how flat earthers go about every single argument. It's like, well, it doesn't matter what science you do because the government is hiding the truth from you.
It's like
They literally
think,
just deny arguments and they don't try and make any kind of counter argument.
I mean, it's like why would flat earthers go through through
Yeah,
like
why would you
such a
actually try and do
process.
some scientific research when you can just deny that it's science, you know?
Yeah, like why would the government take so much time out of their day to say
Okay, the
that?
government can do some crazy shit, and it probably has,
Yeah,
but I don't think they'd waste trillions of dollars trying to hide the shape of the Earth from people.
exactly. It's
That's
like
not important for anything.
even if
Literally.
it did something like, would it be worth it?
Yeah, like,
Yeah, the
it's
great
not worth hiding the shape of the Earth from people.
the
It's not worth hiding anything from people, really, but not the shape of the Earth, especially.
Rika says the government indoctrinates you for 15,000 hours of your life minimum. Yeah, I'd say that's accurate.
True. But
Well, the whole thing surrounding democracy, like how people like praise democracy, like your
yeah,
whole entire.
democracy is this objective form of good. Democracy is just democracy. That is the objective. That is the only objectively good system. It's like, no.
It's mob rule. It's basically just violent revolution without the guns, basically. Just take away.
Strip everyone's rights just subtly, like with like
Yeah, like
just the
Veterans Day. During a Veterans Day assembly at my school, the principal got up on a podium and he thanked all of those who served and are currently serving the military for upholding freedom. And I'm like, the freedom to do what? Not even keep everything you earn? Follow the thousands of laws and regulations in our country? Not have the ability to voluntarily put anything you want into your body?
well, it's better than nothing. Like it's better than living like in Nazi Germany or something like that. But
Well,
still,
yeah, that's true, but it's not really freedom, is it?
no, it's just
my,
Like,
artificial.
you got some freedoms, yeah, but like,
it's completely artificial freedom. It's not like it's like having a fake strawberry compared to the real actual, Ancap strawberry.
yeah, my when it was Veterans Day, they said thank you for supporting our freedoms for like the military, and in my mind it was just like Ree.
Rika has a question. If everyone here is familiar with John Taylor Gatto.
I'm not. I'm not. I'm a youngin'. I'm not familiar with John Taylor Gatto.
I ordered a couple of CDs from Japan like a week ago, and they're already here. That has fucking never happened before. Usually takes shit from Japan like a month to get here.
More
Tito
like
brought
two.
true freedom. Tito brought true freedom.
That's a joke, right?
I'm
I
still
hope-
familiar with John
Probably.
Taylor Gatto. Somewhat.
I wish it was a joke, but probably not.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yep.
Okay, good.
Enrico suggests his works in books or watch him on YouTube.
All right.
All right.
Sounds fun. I'll look into him.
Rika, are you familiar with Anita Hogue or Beverly K. Ekman? Those are the two whistleblowers that I'm most familiar with.
I wrote a blog post once about why I fucking hate video games, because this is all they do. They appeal to, like, the male fantasy.
Even if that was true, that would of course still be a genetic fallacy.
Yeah, obviously, Obviously, even if there are a lot of weird video games out there.
Ekman, not Beckman. I'll spell it.
Is
Caesar
that
says the
Kermit the
people love
Frog with 2 katana swords
He's written a
smoking
number of
blunt?
them.
Sentinel Caesar's claiming Tito saved people from the Nazis. Oh my gosh.
I gotta go to the back to the stream and see the comments. Okay, it's pure cancer right now. What do you know?
Hey, the people love Tito. Tito saved the people from Nazis. Obviously, he brought them freedom.
I mean, it's not like Nazism became unpopular because it was a tyrannical impression and ideology with tons of oppression or anything like that.
Mean,
It was definitely Tito.
it's not like you can have some freedoms, but not true freedom with Tito. It's not like governments can permit you. Well, not really permit. It's not like governments can just infringe upon some of your rights.
What governments do, and especially democracies in our time, they just grab you, stuff you in an artificial simulator, and call it freedom.
Yep, basically.
It's like the difference between I remember in I know you probably you guys never
Hey, Tito saved the
read
people
Darth Vader
against
comics, but I'm
Nazis. He brought them free.
Evan, you are totally glitching out. Or someone is.
Oh.
Your robot voice is running out of batteries.
Nigga, get more D batteries.
Time to charge it.
That's better. That's much better.
Oh no, I just need some lithium-ion batteries so I can charge my horse. Anyway, but yeah, whatever. It's him is I'm gonna use Star Wars as an example because I'm a Star Wars nerd. So basically, just it's actual real freedom and anarcho-capitalism, real actual fighting, where basically right now it's doing it. You're not actually free. It's just fake.
Fake freedom.
Yeah.
Now available in a Walmart near you.
It's basically
the American Matrix. That's the fake freedom.
Yeah, the Republic and
hey, just because Tito stopped the Nazis, it doesn't mean he gave people true freedom.
The lesser of two evils.
These people are they're confusing what it means for something to be voluntary versus obtained consent. Yeah, they think that if you consent, that automatically makes something voluntary, which that's precisely where Hoppianism fails. Because how a covenant community works is you basically have not a state, similar to an anarcho-communist society, that establishes a private law contract over a city or a nation state, and forces people to sign it against their will, or else they'll be kicked out. Physically removed, as Hop puts it. And according to them, it's okay because consent is obtained, when that's literally just a social contract with extra steps.
Yeah, it's basically it's a social contract.
You should do a video about covenant communities.
It said
yeah.
Caesar also said Raul Castro is cool. Oh my gosh, better than Fidel. Yeah, but both of them, no, just no.
Like, do they just kick out people who live nearby them?
Yeah, that live in the
Yeah.
community that's being controlled.
Yeah, it's like, would you kick out your neighbor from your community because you sort of don't like their ideology?
Yeah, that's aggression.
I mean, basically,
I
like,
think people are
from what I
confusing the
gather, if
situation
you're
as
born, if you're born in a Hoppian community, and you grow up to be like a Democrat or something, and the contract, you gotta leave.
It's
you were
pretty
born
much,
and then you signed the Hoppian contract like magic.
yeah, it's basically like be Hoppian or go to social Darwinism.
Well, Centennial Caesar, when we learn more about Tito and about Yugoslavia, then maybe one of us could debate you on Titoism.
I think people are confusing like someone coming to an area and following like the laws of that area with you just forcing people around you to follow your laws.
Hoppians.
Mm-hmm. Someone's phone has been going off a lot.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of buzzing.
I think that's just Revan.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he's the only one using the phone.
Okay.
Is Robot Agorist here? Yeah. Like, is he at least active on the internet right now?
I'll check. He's on Skype. He's sort of away status.
Alright, because I wanted to invite Robot Agorist.
Yeah, I tried that. Tried to invite him earlier. He said he couldn't.
Oh.
How do you do cross out text on Twitter?
Do what?
You make it so the text comes out as like a line drawn through it.
Oh, you mean?
But look up strikeout words, and you should find things that like I did it, for example, when it was like oh wait, I don't remember, like I did it before though.
Hey guys, would it be gay to have sex with a trans that transitioned from male to female that identifies with a woman but still has a dick? I say yes.
They have a penis and they're not being a woman.
I don't really make. All right.
I really don't care.
Well, I don't make judgments on that sort of topic because, well, on certain topics, I'm just complete judgment.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, as long as you're not, well, it's as kids.
Revan, you're glitching out again.
Can you really only do it by using some kind of like
Cell phone.
Does
Here, is this
Twitter
better?
not use HTML?
Hey, does anyone know, like, remember what happened to, to Stefan Molyneux. He used to be like libertarian. Now he's like not even like at all.
Really?
Stefan Molyneux, he's just the strangest character I've just ever seen.
Yeah,
What is he now?
I mean he's more on the board of Trump supporter. Like, I mean, he even said he even had a video which is why I was wrong about libertarians.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know.
Silence. Except for the phone.
We were stoned. That didn't come out right, but you know what? Who cares at this point?
Oh, Esoteric left?
Where did he go?
Where did the esoteric go? I don't know. Hey guys, I think I'm gonna leave too.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll talk to you guys later.
Right, later.
Bye.
Bye.
Like, I'm not saying but Voltaire never explains what covenant, like what's the difference between
Between
what's the difference
wait,
between
I see what you're doing. I'm sorry, hold on a second here, I'll fix that.
Anyone remember that debate with like Adam Kokesh and Lauren Southern?
No, I haven't seen that.
Adam Kokesh was like debating Lauren Southern on the topic of borders.
Oh. Was it pretty good?
I didn't really see it all the way though.
Well, I might look it up sometime.
But so far it's pretty good. It was recorded by philosopher. You know her, right?
Yeah, Lauren Southern. Yeah, I'm familiar with her. I recently subscribed to her on YouTube. Yeah, she's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I first learned of her through 2 Cents.
Yeah, she's a minarchist libertarian. Like, she believes that the government should just like have be in control of borders and things like that, but not that much government, of course.
Is there any more buzzing?
What?
Can you hear me now?
Sort of glitchy. Sort of glitchy still.
Hello? Is that better?
All right. Yeah, it's better.
Okay, there you go. I
Well,
just need to refresh it.
all right. Well, see ya. I'm done for right now.
Okay.
See you,
bye now.
Nox.
Yeah.
Remember, the
Bye.
dark side is always with you.
Yeah, sorry about that. I was having an argument because I've really fucking knocked the hornet's nest with Hoppians
Yeah, it seems like
now.
it.
They're forming.
Yeah, I'm watching the debate right now between you and Hoodie and some other guy.
The random fighter dude.
I believe so, or someone else. Oh no, Voltaire.
Oh, Voltaire.
Nah, he'll just be in a religion zealot. I'm sorry, Voltaire. I'm sorry, but you got to come up with something better than that.
8 billion people in the world, and he expects every single patch of land to become a private community without there being some sort of forced association going on.
Wow,
Not
what
only
a great.
not only a private community, but a private community that acts exactly the way that he wants them to. I'm sorry, but no, you're not. There's going to need to be force involved in that association.
And he says you have a gross misunderstanding of it, and he never explains himself. Never explains it. Just never. And they say you haven't made an argument or whatever, and whatever. Whoa, what a great argument! You get the point.
Yeah. Good fucking lord. This one guy is trying to say that forced appropriation is not the same thing as theft.
Centennial Caesar is claiming that esoteric entity secretly loves socialism.
Wait, what? Can you give me a link to that?
It's on the YouTube chat.
Oh, I thought somebody said that on Twitter.
Nope, it's on the YouTube chat by Centennial Caesar, the Tito lover.
Well, it's possible they're trolling, but whatever. Meh. Boy, jeez, what else can I find in this?
So what's he doing now? Sorry, I'm a little lost.
I'm looking in the festering wound of Twitter to find all kinds of crazy tweets. Okay, you know what? This is easy. All I have to do is look at Vanguard Marxist. I'll find something cancerous. I'm probably going to kill myself.
No, don't kill yourself.
Why not? It'll be painless with the lightsaber and all.
Except for when this guy Voltaire says the only difference is that the government is a compulsory territorial monopolist and requires expropriation of wealth to sustain itself, and a community covenant has to be voluntary. Except for when the community covenant takes over and forces you to pay because the totally not a social contract says that you have to as a part of living under it. My response.
Oh, look at this. Already Vanguard Marxists. Look at this. Oh, man-made famine. Oh, hello, fellow fascist propagandist. Oh really man-made famine, fascist propagandist thing. I think it's. Oh my gosh. Imperialism. Okay, here he just made a general statement right here. Imperialism is the highest stage of capitalism.
Yeah, I've seen that argument before.
Oh my gosh. Okay, here. If anything, welfare state policies were historically implemented to crush actual socialist movements. Oh my gosh, this guy's like a living hot take. So,
He blocked me a long time ago.
yeah, I can't.
Sentinels there asks, what do you we all think of U.S. imperialism?
Yeah, just anything that is capitalism. Oh, it's imperialism. Like, how does that make any sense whatsoever? Okay, so hold on. Voluntary associating with people is imperialism. Okay, got it. Cool. Yeah. Okay.
Would imperialism be more synonymous with cronyism?
Well, it's more like a state kind of like thing.
Hmm.
State thing. Jeez, it's always the same thing. Oh, I remember when he said that a democratic socialism is undialectical or something like that. I don't know. I'm pretty sure the tweet made no friggin' sense whatsoever. Like he tried to sound like smart or something, and it just what? Uh, okay, here I'll read his tweet. I think I took a screenshot of it, or no, maybe it's on my phone. Shoot, I can't show you then. Oh dang. I swear he said that
I'm done having the argument with these two because fucking. I mean, they're almost as bad as Marxists at this point.
Hmm.
You know, they do something, then I call them out for it, and they accuse me of doing it. They're pulling that crap now. So yeah, not.
You mean the anti-intellectual projectionist thing?
Yeah.
Oh darn! I hate it when that happens.
Oh, and
What?
then he's accusing me of using Marxist tactics when what I just described is a Marxist tactic that they're using.
Well, yeah, that's what happened with me when I was debating against a guy on democracy or whatever or something like that. Every single time I fired off an insult at him, he'd fire it off back at me, and I'm like, dude, this is it. Is it that hard to come up with insults now? You're, it's just they reuse the same. It's just they reuse the exact same your arguments and fire them back at you, and you're like, okay, it's not working. You can just tell what they're doing. It's just.
I just realized that I've been muted.
What?
I forgot that I muted myself because there was background noise. No, I muted myself, but I forgot that I did that because
Oh.
I forgot. Oh, but yeah, I've been in that argument too, and some dude named Random Fighter is like, you don't own any land property in a private society, so you can get kicked out.
Oh boy.
And I'm saying, so you're advocating for a system where your parents voluntarily choose not to own any of their possessions because the community can take it away from them. And that would mean that anyone in this society doesn't own their own possessions, they belong to the community. You don't see a problem with that.
Yeah, this guy says, if it takes over someone's property and establishes a monopoly on force, then Ancapistani cannot work. Yeah, fucking exactly. That's why Hobbesianism is a fucking terrible idea. You're just creating a private state, basically. I don't want to use the word feudalism because Marxists use it a lot, but that's really what the Hobbesian society sounds like.
It's like feudalism without a monarch.
Or the feudalism or the extra steps thing all over again or whatever.
Yeah. Honestly, it sounds more like communism than anything else.
Whatever, I'm not taking sides, but because I don't like. Well, I've read both. This is it's just not. It's just
Like the whole concept
I
just sounds like everything's supposed to belong to this nebulous community.
sounds like a mob almost. I know it's.
And they're talking about fucking like how I'm dividing the community. No, fucking Hoppians are fucking ruining the community. Because the fucking Hoppians are the one, they're basically taking the straw man argument socialists make of ANCAPs and saying, yeah, that's what ANCAPs are. Yep, that's totally what anarcho-capitalism is like.
Well, the funny thing is that the Marxist argument is just what Marxists generally use as an argument in general. It's just that even then, at the anarcho-capitalism, or even if you can call it that, at its worst, is not even what they portray it as with Hoppianism and all that, whatever. Even then,
Rika adds, Hoppe makes the case for monarchy over democracy, but anarchy over statism.
Yeah.
And she's in the YouTube chat, by the way.
Whatever. Yeah.
Like, I might not have the best understanding of what the heck HOP stands for because I never really paid attention to anything he's ever said. But what these people are describing just sounds like communism.
Yeah, I'm also noticing how hostile these people are. It's almost like they know their position is weak.
Boy, here. This new terrible meme made by Democratic Socialist stole one. Ready? Here it goes. I'm going to read it to you. The true capitalist does not own a business, makes crappy ANCAP videos on YouTube, claims capitalism has never existed ANCAPs because he believes in an oxymoron. Oh my gosh, we already talked about that. Not a true capitalist. Supported Nazism. Owns largest armament factories in Europe. 100,000 100,000 employees.
Yeah, I made explaining like argues. Have you seen? Because it's essentially exactly what he does in a nutshell. And I made it because I got fucking tired of him doing that. I'll link it in the side chat here. I posted it again on Twitter.
Yeah, he's just repeating the same dumbass arguments that he keeps, like, whatever. Just yeah, the Nazis were socialists. Like, whatever. It's really no. Come on, really. The novel Nazis business. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So, what did they say about Nazi being translated to National Socialist in English? And yeah, they don't seem to understand that well, or just deny it or something.
Well, the DPRK must be democratic then. Like, my gosh. Like, that's such a false equivalency and all that. Like, jeez. Like, we've seen like what democracies have done before. Like, here, you know what? I know I'm not a big fan of democracy. You know what? I completely rail revolution without the guns, but credit, it's not always turned out as shitty. It's had some ups and downs. It's just inconsistent, the system. That's what's the problem. It's just unstable. It's just that's what it is. That's the problem of democracy as a whole. And also the fact that it's artificial freedom, as I pointed out before. But what was I getting to? But yeah, that's basically the issue with this. It's just, where was I? Sorry, it's collapsed.
Yeah, Rika, it does suck.
Yeah. But yeah, right. Sorry. Yeah, we've seen how we always, like, every single time a socialist system happens, it always fails in some area. By the end of World War II, I am not 100% correct on this, but I'm pretty sure Hitler's economy was by the end of World War II. It was not even going that great, and whatever and all that. Well, that probably had to do to other factors, but one of them was the economic model, I believe, and all that, and also the fact that whatever. Anyway, but yeah, democracy sometimes it turns out great. Sometimes with a democracy, you're rolling a dice and basically how well it's going to go. But with socialism, it always turns out shitty. It just always does. Like, we've seen a democracy before and all that stuff with the DPRK, but with socialism, it just always turns out bad. So yeah, just repeating myself. You get the point.
Yeah, I think this may be a good time to end the stream. Well, I gotta get stuff done before I go to bed. So
All right.
it was great.
Okie dokie.
It was a great stream, very great stream, and thank
Um,
you for the leftists, and thank you for not being nasty. Thank you. I appreciate that. Bye, Rika. Bye, GTA Pro. Thanks for coming by. Hope to see you again next week sometime. I don't think I'm going to do double streams much, but definitely, by 8 p.m. on Monday nights. Yeah, I'm making Mondays awesome with this stream. Okay, well, bye. Take care.
Goodbye.
All right, I guess I'll leave.